This is your stimulus check update, your second stimulus check update, and your stimulus package update as of Saturday, June 13th. This is your stimulus update, and happy Saturday. Thank you to everybody who left a joke in yesterday's video in the comments. Some of them were pretty clever. As you probably know, the next stimulus package and the second stimulus check, they're all intertwined. Those topics and issues, they're intertwined with the economy, with jobs, with the reopenings, with COVID-19 cases. It's all interconnected, which is why we're trying to cover all aspects of those in these stimulus updates. Regarding the reopenings, you'll see that things will be and are different than before. I want to give people a tip, especially to the elderly people. As you may know, the elderly are at a much higher risk of having serious complications when they contract COVID-19. It's for that reason it is especially important that we do what we can to support and promote their safety. If you didn't know, many stores are offering senior shopper hours. These are times when only seniors are allowed to shop in store in order to enhance their safety and protection. It's like at a swimming pool when there's 10 minutes of adult swim and all the kids need to scurry out so that the parents or the adults can enjoy the pool time in peace. I don't know if that's just a Chicago thing or an Illinois thing, but that's how it is here. But it's the same concept with senior hours. The senior hours are usually the first 1 hour of the store's opening. In many stores, it's not every day, so please check with that store so you know beforehand. This is also applicable to other people who are more at risk, such as those who are pregnant. Therefore, thank you to those stores for being so thoughtful, which include Big Lots, Costco, CVS, Dollar General, Sam's Club, Target, TJ Maxx, Trader Joe's, Walgreens, Walmart, Whole Foods, and many, many more. So thank you. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin is refusing to make public the names of the businesses that receive coronavirus aid through the SBA PPP program. I find this ridiculous because how can you not be transparent with $600 billion of funds that were funded by the taxpayers? The taxpayers deserve the right to know. We are the people who funded it. Where's the transparency? Where's the accountability? We touched upon this yesterday, and now Mnuchin is fighting back and arguing that this information about SBA PPP loan money recipients is proprietary, confidential, and against ethics. So he wants this information to be kept a secret. But again, I'm telling you, this is the taxpayers' money. You got to be accountable and you got to be transparent. It's just not right. As Congress is waiting to take action on a second stimulus check, more and more local governments are offering second stimulus checks. Jacksonville gave an additional $1,000 stimulus check. Orange County is currently in the process of giving away $1,000 stimulus checks. And Chicago is giving $1,000 stimulus checks to people who are not eligible for the first stimulus check in the CARES Act. However, the funds are only limited, in the Chicago case, funds are only limited to $5 million through the Chicago Resiliency Fund. So if you do $5 million divided by 1,000 per check, you're only talking about $5,000 stimulus checks, which is not much considering the Chicagoland area. But at least it's something. So keep your ears and eyes open for local programs in your area. In order to help the 12 million people without their stimulus check, I mentioned in my previous video that if your stimulus check was lost or stolen, you need to initiate a trace on your stimulus check money. You do so by calling the IRS. For those of you that didn't receive your payment, don't request a payment trace unless you received form or notice 1444 or you receive the payment date from the Get My Payment tool in order for you to perform a trace. I hope that helps. Moving on to COVID-19, researchers and scientists believe they now understand what is going on regarding why certain states are seeing surges in coronavirus cases, while other states are holding steady or they're actually declining, which is a good thing. They are now saying it's because this is not the second wave of COVID-19. This is still the first wave. Certain states already experienced the first wave breakouts, such as New York. Other states have not yet experienced this first wave breakout, and now they are going through this. That's why you're seeing certain states seeing the surge in cases and hospitalizations. Columbia University is saying that in order to be classified as a second wave, the virus needs to retreat and reappear, or it would need to mutate. So none of which have happened. Due to the elevating cases and hospitalizations, more and more mayors and governors are pausing the next reopening phase in their areas as a precautionary measure. Ultimately, to summarize, COVID-19 is making a comeback. I don't think it's a surprise, but it's putting pressure on the economic recovery. And all this information, what we just discussed, it's being taken into account by the lawmakers as they are waiting and seeing, just like you and me. They're just waiting and seeing how this all pans out. And this is their classic wait and see approach to see what goes into the next stimulus package to make it as effective as possible. Where I'm at in Chicago, I do see things getting better day by day, but drastically week by week. The restaurants, they're offering the patio dining, the outdoor dining, which is really just putting seating furniture on the sidewalk. But even so, the capacity is much limited. It's much less than it was previously. But all the seats are taken because people still want to come and have the restaurant dining experience. So things are looking better, on a week-by-week comparison. From what I understand, it's pretty similar in other states. Please let us know in the comments below how everything is going in terms of the reopening, in terms of vehicle traffic, so car traffic, foot traffic, shopping, restaurants, dining. If you could leave a comment below how the reopening is going from where you are from, especially during the weekend, I think that would be helpful. And that would really just give a sense of what is going on in other people's states. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a very nice weekend. Take care.